All right, I'm going to jump right in. I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone to say hello and to get us all ready for November and December and beyond. So before we get started, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to either join us live or to check out the recording. So first, a few October celebrations, but probably tomorrow you'll be getting your, actually Wednesday you'll be getting your newsletter, and then also you'll be, you can check out the top 31 for our entire downline tomorrow, and then you'll be getting your team newsletter in our Pink Sapphire Weekly on Wednesdays. So remember, every Wednesday, you receive a newsletter that just kind of has everything that's like new with 31. I include, there's any announcements, and there's usually some tips. A tip, something that you could try for booking, sales, and sharing the opportunity. So definitely check that out. It also shows you what you can do that month to earn Pink Power cards. So every Wednesday, you can be on the lookout for your Pink Sapphire Weekly. We grew our team in October. We did a fabulous job of sharing the opportunity, and a lot of you used your $15 enrollment kit, your pink ticket. Allison McNamara added 3 new team members to her team. Linda Peterson added 1, Jennifer Tyler, Carrie Anderson, Teresa Gunsalls, Tiffany and Musselman, and Tracy Tavender. So we had lots of people add new members, and so we're so excited to all of these new members that joined us in October, and we are so excited that you could be with us for November, which October was amazing, and November is usually our biggest month of the year. So we're glad you can be part of that with us. For some of our top sellers tonight, I'm going to do a little differently because you're going to be able to see what all of the high numbers, but I wanted to share everyone that submitted sales in October. So you can see all of us, just to celebrate all of you who put in sales in October. That's huge. And I know that this number will increase even more in November, especially after we share some ideas for November. So we have Allison McNamara and Lise Altenberger. I know I didn't say that right. You have to tell me Tuesday night how to say it. Linda Peterson, Jennifer Tyler, Michelle Kano, Heather Mialoshik, Kathy Weston, Teresa Gunsalls, Lorna Baker, Carrie Anderson, Megan Shanks, Tylene Wyatt, Stacy Sharrow, Jamie Casarello, Aaron Jenks, Kathy Cox, Tracy Tavender, Robin Wiggins, Kylie Argo, Bev Allen, Karen Richardson, Rhonda Lance, Danae Basifer, Stephanie Dean, Tabitha Johnson, Melissa Trader, Rebecca Cohen, Diana Robbins, Sherry Brooks, Samantha Ratcliffe, Nancy Coomer, Debbie Warden, Lacey Rose, Tanya Harris, Tiffany Musselman, Nicole Corlett, Jody Shaw, and Sherry Keener. So congratulations to all those ladies who submitted sales in October. Woohoo! Congratulations. So tonight I'm going to jump right in. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you about double hostess credits in November. This is huge. So this means that everyone with a $600 party, every hostess with a $600 party will receive double host credits. That is awesome. So that means that if her party's at $650 or $750, whatever her hostess credit is, it will double. I'm hearing a little feedback. If you want to do like mute for a few minutes, that would be fabulous. And that way, but I still want to see your pictures. I want to see your faces. There you go. Thank you. I like looking at you. It makes me happy. I'm going to go kind of fast in all of this. Just I wanted to give you some ideas. I know a lot of you are going to Celebrate and Connect meetings this week, but I thought this would, why wait to your Celebrate and Connect meeting? Maybe you've been, maybe you haven't. Let's go ahead and get going now. So think about this party. You receive $150 in commission. So think about what could you do with $150? Maybe you're thinking about gifts. Maybe you're thinking about something that you need for around the house. I know we have like a shingle fall, like 3 shingles fall off our roof, and it's only like 6 years old. Crazy, right? So we had to pay someone to put our shingles back on. You know, we actually, well, Ben saves everything. Remember, he saves it all. So we had extra shingles. Like, well, finally, some of this extra stuff that we store for 20 years came in handy. So we had to pay someone to put extra shingles on the roof. So you just never know. Maybe you have something in your house that will come up. So for every average party that you have, that's $150 cash in your pocket. For November and December, I typically double my party goal. So like, let's say your party goal was 2, or maybe your party goal was 1 or 4. Go ahead and let's try to double that for November. What could that do for your paycheck? What could that do to help you and your family, especially on the holidays, or maybe a project, vacation, whatever it is that you're working on right now? So let's talk about a few things that we could do. Step 1 is you want to start asking, and ask individually, meaning you want to ask them one-on-one, or maybe send them a personal text, a Facebook message. I find that a lot of like the mass texts, or the group, like a mass text that I just send the same thing to everybody, or a mass email, doesn't work as well as that personal reach out to that person. And then where I include just a little snippet of something that is intended just for them, really seems to help me a lot more. Because step 2 is make it all about her and focus on her. And when you make it personal, you're focusing on her and what she can benefit from having this party. Maybe she is someone who it fills her cup to be around girls, or she needs some girl time to be around her friends. Maybe she is in need of some of that me time. Then you want to focus on that. Maybe it's that she loves her product and she really wants some of the new stuff but hasn't purchased it yet. Then to focus on the product. So when you offer the opportunity to host a party, really focus on her. Number 3, a lot of times you're going to hear no. We know that in our business, we're going to hear no. Just like when they asked me if I wanted anything else at Starbucks tonight, I said, nope, I'm good. Just one coffee. Okay. I did not hurt their feelings. They were just offering me, it was some kind of new like pastry or something. So they were just offering. They wanted to make sure that I knew about that pastry. And so when we offer someone the opportunity to have a party and they tell us no, what can we say after that? So I always think, remember, no does not mean no forever. No means no, not right now. And so you can follow that up with, is there, would you like me to follow up with you in December when we have our customer appreciation sale? Would you be interested? Would you like me to follow up with you when the new catalog comes out? Just like with my treat tonight, I may not be in the mood for a pastry to go with my coffee, but next week it could be in my budgeted calories that I really want to have one. So follow it up. When you hear no, don't, ask farther. I remember once I said, I asked someone if they want to have a party. They're like, oh no, I'm too busy. And I said, oh, okay. Is there a better time that you'd like that would work better for you? And they're like, yeah, how about in 3 weeks? And I was like, oh, okay. If I had just stopped that and when they told me no and stopped, I wouldn't have booked that party in 3 weeks. But she was thinking, no, I can't. I'm busy right now. Because her next 2 weeks were jam-packed. She couldn't think beyond that. But because I said, would another time work for you? Then that opened up. Then she's like, oh, well, yeah, well, I could do it in December. So remember to follow up with that. And if you don't hear back, like if you do send a text or a Facebook message, follow up in 2 to 3 days. Just wanted to check in to see if you got my text. How many texts do we receive? And we think about it and then we don't reply. A lot of times I reply in my head, but I didn't really do it on my phone, right? Anyone else do that? So when they follow up with you in 2 to 3, when you follow up with them in 2 to 3 days, that's a good way for you to get the conversation going, or it's a good reminder for them about your text. So those are your 4 steps when you're asking. So we're going to get our calendars booked for November. Also right now I think right now is even more important than the rest of the year, is to not only book November, but book November, December, January, and February. Booking those 4 months before the holidays sets you up for success in the new year. I just think that that right now, after the holidays, I think people have a lot going on, or they're just decompressing. And I think it's just easier to do it now. And there's just something about getting those dates on your calendar when it comes time, you're like, oh my goodness, this is you're already excited. She's excited. You already have it set up. So my number 1 piece of advice is for right now, when you're doing these bookings, book for November, December, January, and February. And that could be that great follow-up question if they say that November is too busy. And you're like, oh, well, would you like to have it during our December customer appreciation? Or if they said, oh my gosh, I'm so busy for the holidays. Would you like to take a break with some friends in January? It would be lots of fun just to have a chill night and relax with friends after it's all over. Okay. So you could follow up with one of those months. I think you guys have seen my Franks and Beans list, right? So if you're thinking about who to invite, if not, I will make sure, I'm pretty sure they're on the Lindsay's Pink Sapphires page or the Calls Pink Sapphires page for sure. So a lot of us know Franks, a lot of us know I added Beans. Those are just some things that some little ideas that you can go through that help you think of people to add to your list of who you're going to ask. I also saw this, and it was your Fab Five list, and I really liked this. Teachers and nurses, those are great people to book parties with. A lot of teachers and nurses like to have things personalized, but they're also around a lot of other women, and they're around people all the time. It's a great group to party with, and they usually like to have fun. And I love to celebrate them and get those group of women to take a break because of their high-stress jobs. Also focus on like your stay-at-home mom groups. Oh my goodness, do they need a break? Definitely. So you could always focus on either a play date kind of party with them or taking a break. So that's your other group that you can think about who you could ask to party with. And then your recently retired or empty nesters. I love partying with this group. They are so much fun. I've been having a lot of parties with this group, and they were a blast. And so think about who you know that's recently retired. They might want to reconnect with some of those people that they used to work with. Empty nesters, I know they want to keep busy, but they still have connections from when maybe they had kids at home, from a sport or from band or whatever that their kids did, that it would be fun for them to get back together. So remember, when we focus on them, we're focusing on the opportunity for what we can provide for them. And then the connected woman. Think about the people that you know that just have a lot of different groups of people that they know. They're fun to party with because they're definitely going to grow your circle. They're going to help you meet new people out of your immediate circle. So who is someone that you know that's involved in a lot of things? I know I always say when we don't ask someone to host a party or join their team because they're too busy. I mean, I feel like I'm a busy person. I choose all my activities that I do because I want to do them. So I'm a chosen busy because I like doing all the things that I do. But I would be someone that you would say, oh, she doesn't have time. But usually people who have a lot going on, they know how to manage their time, and they can usually fit it into their schedule. Okay, so we have all these ideas of who you're going to ask, why you're going to ask. So let's do a little challenge. Let's challenge ourselves between now and Wednesday night. How many can you get those bookings on your calendar? Okay, you're going to try to double it. If you were a 2-party a month, you're going for 4. If you were a 4-party a month, you're going for 8. If your goal was 1 party a month, now you're going for 2 parties in November and 2 parties in December. So if you need help, I'm going to be sharing some scripts here for you right here. And I will be posting these. Let me find my scripts here. All right. All right, can you see that, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So here are some holiday party booking scripts for you. We'll post those on the Lindsay's Pink Sapphires page tonight so that you have those. Something else that I also liked that I thought was helpful was different types of parties, and I will post this as well. I just want to give you guys a quick shot of it. I know I'm going fast, but I know all of you are busy. It had different types of parties. What did I do with it? Okay, here we go. Here are some different party types. Sarah, can you see that? It had like for a fundraiser, maybe some words you can say if you wanted. Thank you, babe. If you like words to say for fundraisers, words to say for parties to go, catalog parties, Facebook parties, just some different things that you could do to reach out to people. I thought this was really helpful. So I will be sharing this on my page too. So you have those words right in front of you. Of course, you want to make them, you want to fix those up, change them up to work for you. Okay, so our next step, so we have who we're going to ask, we have what we're going to say. Once we get those yeses and get those hostesses, we want to focus on hostess coaching. So I'm not going to go a lot in that tonight. I will be spending some time on hostess coaching in our mid-month MASH Facebook training, which is coming up that's next Sunday on November 11th at 8:30 on the Call Pink Sapphires page. It's mid-month MASH. I'll be spending some time on hostess coaching. There will be 4 simple steps to a $1,200 party. And if you're like, Lindsay, a $1,200 party, but I want you to think about this. Right now, our average guest spend is between $50 and $60, right? So 2 orders would be over 100. So you could get there with 10 orders to a $1,200 party. And so I'm going to post that. And then I also have a 4 steps to a catalog party. I have some people that still want to do the catalog party. They like to take it to work. They like to do that kind of thing. So I will post that so that you can check that out. Right now, Turkey Trot. If you've not tried a turkey trot, I highly suggest you do it. The one that I'm sharing will have 12 guests, but you can always break it down to 6 guests. But I challenge you to try one. It's $100 in orders, but $100 sounds like a lot. So I usually say, and it's not, but I usually just tell them, would you like to join I'm doing a turkey trot. I said, all you have to do is collect 2 orders. 2 orders and then I, of course, I'll need a total 100, but I say 2 average orders, and then you get to earn some free product for yourself, or you get to earn some hostess rewards for yourself. I word it like that, and it seems so much easier, especially if I have in your customer group, I need to order one of those. I said, you're already placing an order. Would you like to get another order or 2? And then you could earn some hostess rewards with my turkey trot. Okay, so you can word it like that, and it makes it so much more possible. So there's some other things that you could work on too that can count as those extra parties for you. Be your own hostess. Oh my gosh, this is not to be your own hostess. With the $600 party, you can get all the hostess rewards we know in commission, but you're going to get that double hostess credit for you. So you can do some free holiday shopping as well. All right, that was a lot. We're moving on. So I will be posting all of those things on the Lindsay's Pink Sapphires page. I just wanted to mention them so that you know what to look for and why you're looking for them. I know sometimes I post things and I just, I'm like, do they understand why I'm posting this or how this could be helpful? So if you think one of those would be helpful for you, check it out. The last thing I wanted to talk about too was the new catalog rollout, and you'll be learning more about this on your Celebrate Connect meeting. I know a lot of you had watched that video from home office, and I'm super excited about it. So what we're doing is we've had a lot of new things that come out, like we would have like Global, then we'd have like our Baby by 31, and it was having the extra things to offer. So they've kind of been, I feel like, piloting that with us. So what it is that starting December, January, and February, we will have our winter guide. So December, January, and February, we'll have a winter guide. It's going to be, it's going to be bigger, a little bit taller, a little and wider than what we have as our holiday gift guide. And in it will be specials that are just for December, January, and February. Think about like when we have that new product in for the month. By the time people get it and they start carrying it, then people are like, oh, what is that? I want it. And then it's gone because it was around for a month, right? Anybody have that happen to them? I want one of those and it's gone. Now we'll be able to have those for 3 months. So how you can look at it in my brain is that we still have our 2 catalogs. Okay, this catalog is going to go through February so that we can get on our new system. So we'll have a catalog, 2 catalogs. And then, so if a catalog is 6 months, then we'll have 4 winter guides for the season. So like this catalog will have our winter guide for December, January, and February. Then when our spring, summer catalog comes out, guess what? It starts out in March, April, and May. we'll have a spring guide with our spring products. But oh wait, it's summer's coming. We want something new. We want something summery for our customers. Boom, we've got it. What did I just say? March, April, May, June, July, August will be our summer guide. Then we'll come around with our fall catalog, and our fall guide will be, got it? Okay, so I'm super excited about it. So I think it will be great for our customers. It will help us have new things. That's like 4 different guides to offer to our customers for something new. And there'll also be things that are on special inside there. Then for the month, we will have monthly specials, but they're going to be like on long bookmarks. If you have the customer special where you get your customer specials flyers automatically sent to you every month, you can do that with the gift guides. The gift guides are bigger, so I know that the price is different. It's all on TOT, and I will have it at my CNC meeting, all that exact info. But just go on TOT, you can see the exact price and when that switchover starts. Now for the monthly bookmarks, those are going to be able to, you don't order those you can share from TOT. You can also, if you wanted to print them from TOT, you can. Or, I mean, you can do whatever you would like with those. So those are going to be something that are shareable that you can share each month with your hostess and your customers. So think about, you've got your catalog, you have your season guide, and then you'll have your monthly bookmark. That kind of helps you out a little bit. Also be thinking about too is K groups. So K groups would have ended, so the 6 months would have ended in January, right? But this catalog goes to February, so we get an extra month. So instead of having 6 months to earn that spot in the K group, you now have 7 months. And not only do you have 7 months in the K group, is because we're going to have these new products coming out, 31 is putting products in. We have a product incentive right now. So you have a half K, which would be $500, so that would be $3,000. Yes, $3,000 in your 6 months. So you have, if you submitted $3,000 from August, September, October, November, December, January, February, that's 7 months, then you'll make it into the half K group. And there's the picture, like that, the outline. We don't know what our products are because they're going to be new, but it's a product and a pack of catalogs. It's back. Woohoo! So, and why they call it half K is because you would have to average $500 a month in sales, but you don't have to have the $500 a month. You might have like 700 one month, 300, 1,000, as long as you get that total. And then this month we now have a bonus. But I feel like then when it goes to 1K, which would be $6,000 in sales in 7 months, then they added even more product. So check that out. And I know they'll be talking more about that at your Celebrate and Connect meeting. We have a few minutes. I want to see, does anybody have any questions about any of that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining me live. I'm going to stop our recording right now in just a second, and I will get this posted. And I hope that everyone has fun at their Celebrate Connect meeting. Some of you I know have already been to a Celebrate and Connect meeting, so yay, that's awesome. I know Sarah will be at this one. But if you did not get registered for one, you missed registration, send me a message. I can help you find one. And if you do live local to Springfield, just let me know, and you can attend mine Tuesday night, November 6th at 6 o'clock at Pizza Ranch, and you will still receive an amenity. So if you did not get registered, but you really want to find one, message me and I'll help you find one. Okay. All right. Have a good night.
Bye, Lindsay.
See you. Thanks, Teresa.